A judge just turned down a ruling that clears the way for Trump's government efficiency team, DOGE, to access some of the most sensitive Treasury systems in the federal government. That's right, they're poised to shut off the magic money-making machine. This decision isn't just a green light for reform, it's a direct hit to the bloated bureaucracy and Democrat-led states that is trying to shut Trump down. Now, a federal judge ruled that 4 key DOGE staffers, part of Trump's task force to root out waste, fraud, and abuse, can now access the Treasury's Bureau of the Fiscal Service. That's the system used to manage and distribute trillions of dollars in government payments. Democrat attorneys general, led by New York's Letitia James, sued to block DOGE from doing its job, but the judge wasn't buying it. The ruling is crystal clear. The court is not in charge of micromanaging executive branch personnel. These staffers passed all the proper vetting and the judge makes it official. They can go to work. One line in particular stands out. Quote, "There is little utility in having this court function as Treasury's de facto human resources officer." Unquote. In other words, back off. This is a huge milestone. DOGE is already credited with canceling more than 25,000 federal grants and contracts, saving taxpayers over $175 billion. And now with full access to Treasury systems, their impact is only going to grow. But I don't think the fight is over. A separate judge just allowed another lawsuit, this one from 14 Democrat-led states, to move forward, claiming DOGE is acting without legal authority. It's absurd. These states are more interested in protecting their federal slush funds than saving Americans from runaway debt. But here's why this matters even more. A new Rasmussen poll found that 60% of Republican voters say they're unlikely to vote in the 2026 midterms if the GOP doesn't deliver on promises like codifying DOGE and Trump's executive orders. The base is demanding action. No more excuses. And it seems like Speaker Mike Johnson got the message. Speaker Johnson now says the House will move immediately to pass legislation codifying the DOGE cuts as soon as the White House sends over its rescissions package. He says the 2026 budget will be driven by DOGE findings and the appropriations process will be used to implement even more cuts to big government. So, between the one big beautiful bill, which slashed $1.6 trillion in mandatory spending, and DOGE's discretionary cuts, Johnson says Republicans are finally taking real steps to attack the debt and shrink the DC swamp. This is the most aggressive government rollback push in a generation, and it's just getting started. So if you want to see Trump's vision succeed, stay loud, share this, and let the GOP know we expect results.